I said, I don't always put them on, but it's something you really should do. Okay. Turn on my headset so I can have some tunes. So I've got to be real careful here because I got traffic coming both ways, but it's getting ready to stop one way. And I made between this car and this truck. And I knew that guy was coming up. So boom, we're good to go. Now this mic is only for my communication system. It is not for my other systems, which is my cameras. Now I'm going home a back way. The way I took is also a back way. There's all kinds of ways to get around here. But I want to secure this camera a little better before I go anywhere major. So I was trying to figure out why it wasn't working, and I think I figured it out. But I'll be sure when I get home. Now, you guys see me on the highway a lot, because I'm sorry, if I'm going somewhere, I want to get there. And a lot of times, you know, you're in a hurry, or you're just, okay, I've got to plug down a lot of miles. Like if I'm going to work, it's 50 something miles, so I'm gonna take the highway. If I'm just going off to, you know, visit friends or goof off or something, I like taking roads like this. If I'm out with a number of bikers, I prefer this because A, a lot of people on the highways don't pay any attention to bikers. And we've always got to make sure that we're watching out for that. And it's like coming down, I had two people. Now, if you ever took a truck driving school, they'll teach you those are called snipers because they're coming out to snipe you. In the Army, it means something totally different, but either way, they're going to ruin your day. Like we got a gentleman coming out here, he stopped, he saw me, he did not try and come out, he waited for me to pass. But I kept my eye on him while I was going by because, well, I didn't want him to hit me. And it's hard to tell where a bike is at in comparison to a car. Because we've got the one headlight, even if you got the two headlights, they're right close. Well, cars for optical is farther apart. So always got to watch out for that. The reason camera's wiggling around a bit is the screw keeps coming loose. That's because I had it on another mount, which is really good, but I'm gonna have to tighten it down on this one to make where it won't come loose again, which means I can just do a little tiny dab of Loctite. And I do mean tiny, it does not take much. Now you guys hear me talk about city all the time over here. Well, the way I took is, you know, down near the water. Is going back up, but of course it's still, you got city, or at least wise town right here. You have very small portions of wooded area. But the more we've lived here, we've been here I think 12 years this trip. Well, 12 years in this location. and the last trip was 5 years. I think 5 years in total. For me, the wife was only here for 3.5, whatever. That's because the military leaves you at places for much shorter. We're now retired from the military, and we were working for federal government. And though retirement's official October 1st, I'm more or less retired now. I like it because I'm getting a regular paycheck at the moment. But we're making it do. We're making everything work. And we're both very happy with it because she was ready to retire. She's a few years older than me. And I had planned to retire in February. But this came up and I'm like, you're not taking that much out of my pocket. I am not worried about it. Because I think it gets me out to like 22 years in a few months. This is a very long light, by the way. All these wooded sections are being taken up and filled with houses. And then they turn around and say, oh, but it's getting hot. Yeah, that's because you cut down all the trees that were cooling it down. Oh, but the pollution. Yeah, that's because you're cutting down all the trees that would take up a lot of the carbon that is being put in the air. Yes, I know grasses and seaweed and other things do it as well, but because they take out the trees, which help, it's insane. That area is going to be taken up by some sports area. Got to be careful because there's a huge divot there. When they maintain the streets, the sewers keep getting lower for the simple fact of they're not raising the lip of it. It's insane. At places they do, but it takes forever for them to get it. Due to the fact it's wiggling a little too much, I'm going to go ahead and cease filming. just remember, be safe.